I didn't know what the mouse was at all. It was just amazing.
It certainly helps the cohesiveness of the society and bring the more remoter farms and people into the community.
I think it's given Alston Moor a voice.
It's a project to try and bridge the digital divide, and that's trying to connect people that haven't got internet access to the World Wide Web. We got the grant from central government, and that enabled us to provide everyone in the town and the surrounding villages with free PCs. At the same time, we offered people free training as well, because we wanted them to be able to use the PC to access the internet. We also set up a community website where people could go on to express their views about what was happening in Alston, and it also gave them the chance to find out about local job opportunities and local groups and organisations. When we got all those done, we moved on to actually getting broadband installed. We had to build a wireless system, which was the first large one in the country. The area which the broadband network covers is about 25 square miles, and a lot of it is moorland and quite remote hills, so it's technically challenging to get out to a lot of these places. The number of people who are connected to that is 370. What that makes Alston is the broadband capital of Britain. It means we've got almost 40% of the community connected. So it's really put Alston on the map.
Never having had a computer before or any experience of one, it opened up for us the whole world out there. We could communicate with our children, we could communicate through the internet. Amazing what is brought into our lives that we had no experience of before. But also, as being older, it's brought us more in the world of younger people, which I felt were just whizzing away and we had no idea what they were talking about.
I was issued with a computer and basically took a silver surface course, and after that discovered this big box of tools could do a lot of other things for me. Silver Service was a basic course for, I think, about over 55s or maybe 50s elderly people. That got me started. It got me started first of all with the internet. As you know, we're probably the remotest area in England. And I've seen it evolve that people through the web portal, they're discussing all manner of things. Currently it's the hospital, the threat of the ambulance. Talked about wind farms, black rabbits, you name it. And people are actually communicating, whereas in the past, unless they went to a pub, they wouldn't do it.
We live up above the town of Alston. We're fairly high, good view as you can see around us, and remote. It's 2 miles down to the town. The nearest neighbours are about half a mile away, so we're isolated and remote. It can get a bit bleak at times when the weather comes in. Using the internet, we can keep in touch with what's going on in the town via the cybermoor site, the news items and the calendar, the what's on, and also the discussion topics can keep us informed of the issues that are affecting the town at the moment.
I think the economic benefits of the project are that there's about 14 jobs being created as a result of it. Also, we've seen a lot of people moving into the area to set up businesses, particularly coming from outside Cumbria and outside Alston. On a social side, a lot of people have moved into the area to get jobs. The main impact has been a huge increase in real estate value, and before the project it was quite difficult to sell property up here. What we've seen is probably about a 25% increase in property prices, purely on the back of the fact that broadband is available. The investment in the broadband was probably around between £500,000 and £1 million, but the actual return on that has been £25 million based on the increase in house prices and the extra jobs which have moved into the area on the back of it. And in my books, that's a pretty good return on investment.